Do you want to be the kind of woman that makes men go crazy with desire? Do you want to understand why some women get the best men while others seem to struggle? According to psychology, there are certain qualities that all men find irresistible in women. If you want to make a man addicted to you, then you need to work on developing these qualities. By being yourself and exhibiting these 13 qualities, you'll have any man wrapped around your finger in no time. So, what are these 13 qualities? By the end of this video, you will learn to master 13 of the top qualities that drive men crazy and make them addicted to you. So make sure to give this video your full attention. If you're new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." We'll do our best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. Number 13. Make him feel manly. This might be the most important factor in making a man want to crave you when you're not even there. You know what they say, you may not even remember the words, but you'll always remember how they made you feel. Psychologists argue that because men are biological caregivers, they love to be sought out for help and feel constantly needed. This makes them feel wanted and boosts their self-esteem. So when you're around that special man, give him a jar of jam to open, even if you're capable of doing it yourself. Let him fix the sink and bring in his toolbox. It will definitely bring out the man in him and he will love you for it. Number 12. Be unpredictable and impulsive. In the world of relationships, predictable is just another word for boring. Sure, there are sparks at the start and you feel on top of the world, but after a while the novelty fades. This is when you need to spice things up by being more impulsive and unpredictable. Interrupt your daily routines to do something outrageous. Go to a wineyard, plan a romantic getaway, buy a new dress, and dazzle him. Men like to be curious, so make them curious and keep them guessing. Keep your next move a mystery and they're bound to go crazy with ideas. Number 11. Become more confident and show him. Self-confidence is one of the most attractive traits to have because it has a direct link to self-esteem. But here's the interesting part. It also has a direct link to the self-esteem of the man in question. Men love a confident woman who shows an interest in them because it makes them feel special. Who doesn't love attention from someone they look up to and admire? So to be more confident, work on your body language and your spoken word, and try to be more assertive as a woman. This will definitely make him go crazy for you. Number 10. Give him space and time to miss you. Many people, when they first get into relationships or start dating, make the fatal mistake of spending too much time together. Because it's new, there are thousands of things to talk about, and there is just never a dull moment. But soon the novelty wears off, and you're left bored with nothing left to say to each other. This is why it's important to give each other space, so you can miss each other's company and have things to talk about when you meet. Men also love it when you give them their own space, so this one will definitely make them addicted to you. Number 9. Act like you're out of his league sometimes. At the start of relationships, people begin with different power dynamics. Both partners may think that the other is out of their league, but as you get comfortable with each other, he may forget this fact. So it's always important to remind him that you have other options if he becomes lazy and doesn't treat you like the queen that you are. Now, we don't mean that you should play extremely hard to get, but maybe show him sometimes how many other men are interested in you, or how little time you have for him because of your busy schedule. Ultimately, all men want what they can't have, and he will stop at nothing to have you. Number 8. Make him feel good about himself. Paying compliments to a man will not only make you appear as a generous and observant person, but will also boost his self-esteem and help him associate positive emotions with you. Compliments like, "I love your personality," "Your muscles are huge," or "I love the way you smile," will make him obsessed with you, and he will do anything to chase that dopamine high that you give him. So bring out your paper and pen and write down all the things you like about him. They will definitely come in handy later on. Number 7. Put an effort into how you look. Whether you are at the initial talking stage or have already settled down with a few kids, dressing to impress is something that never goes out of style. Men love to see women taking care of themselves because it inspires them to do the same. And no man wants to date a woman that has completely let herself go. So buy that new dress that you've been eyeing for so long and wear it out on date night. We promise he'll be begging to spend an extra 5 minutes with you by the end of the night. Number 6. Use physical touch to your advantage. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, you've probably unlocked all the ways you can be intimate. Or so you thought. There are millions of ways to be intimate, and you can honestly never run out of them. And if you're at the initial talking stage, well, the field is all yours. Use physical touch to your advantage. Don't be afraid to tease him every now and then with a little touch here and there. Alternately, you can also withhold physical touch sometimes to get what you want. Trust us, this will make him go nuts. Number 5. Be classy. There is a fine line between sexy and classy. Well, sexiness is very important in making a man crazy about you. It's the balance you can strike between sexiness and class that will earn his full devotion. Men like women who can do both. Classy doesn't just mean wearing a girl boss suit and heels. Rather, it's not restricted to clothes. Being classy means having self-respect, talking kindly with others, and having good behavior. Being classy shows elegance and decency, and it commands great respect. You will leave him wanting to put a ring on you. Number 4. Bring out that wit and humor. Laughter is a love language in itself and is often thought of as a male-dominant feature. But this is certainly not true according to science. Women are just as equally funny as men, if not more. So don't be afraid to roast him every once in a while and showcase your general intelligence about matters when conversing. Good men love an intelligent woman that challenges them and gives them a run for their money. Have some friendly or not too friendly banter sometimes, but keep it respectful, and he'll be addicted in no time. Number 3. Be more career-driven and self-oriented. Girls, your careers are highly important because they define your life. If you have a job you hate and you're always complaining about it, it will give a bad impression to that man you've been trying to nail down. Instead, focus on your career. If you hate your job, get one that's more attuned to your likes. Direct some orientation to yourself and do things for yourself. Go to the parlor, that art gallery you've been putting off, to that dinner party with friends. Men like to see that you have a life on your own, and while they want you to rely on them, they don't want to be the only outlet for your entertainment. So in short, get a life of your own and enjoy it. Number 2. Love yourself. This next one is extremely important because people often reflect how you feel. If you love yourself, you will be more open to receiving love from others, and you will also command more love from them. Men are addicted to women who have good self-worth and use it to uplift their moods as well. Loving yourself also shows how unwilling you are to compromise or settle for any man, so they will put in more effort to make you happy. So love yourself, enforce your boundaries, and don't let any man overstep them. This will, in turn, help men earn even more respect for you, and they will simply be crazy in love with you as well. Number 1. Be fearless and fierce. Everyone wants a fierce partner who will guide them through the roughness of life and hold their hand through the worst parts of it. Men love fierce women because they challenge them and inspire them to be better. This will also make you appear out of their league, and they will never stop chasing you. So put your foot down when you need to and never look back. Do not doubt yourself in front of men either, because then they might do the same. Instead, carry your fierceness with great pride and flaunt it. Your man will be obsessed with it. But remember, not every man deserves the effort. So before you start to play these games to make him fall harder for you, make sure he is really worth it, and make sure he would do the same for you. Now you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you the 11 things that guys wish girls knew. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.